And we've got Aers Money Crew versus Fathom Gaming Knife Round. Aers Money Crew starting on the counter-terrorist side. Fathom Gaming on the T side here on Mirage. It's a lovely day here for a knife round. We got some beautiful knives here. That's a nice little karambit there. Nice little glove combo too that Mr. Aers has. The classy stiletto here on My King Jr. And Fathom, wow. A line. This is honestly very inspiring to look at. It's very, brave. Now they kill each other. And it's a very quick win for Fathom. 2 alive. Timbus and Wild G close it out. Fathom probably going to take the CT side here if I had to guess. And look at that, they took the CT side. I'm a fucking prophet. Have fun's in the chat. Timbus being raid bossed with the dualies. Kapoya as well. Picks up the other pair in addition to a flash, and it looks like it's going to be a straight into an A execute here for Aers Money Crew. And Kapoya, that's a nice one. Traded instantly, though. And now Sinna's going to play deep in the CT. Just make sure that he holds on to that. Takes a goosh, but manages to get out with 1. That's the bomb going down. 4 versus 3. Retake scenario here. Trades going the way. Man advantage lost, but Timbus takes it right back. And now it's just Mr. Chris by himself here. Nothing he can do. Wild G, the better aimer, can't find the head. And Fathom Gaming find the pistol round here on Mirage.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Oh, dude. Could have bought head armor for $350. Now he has to pay the full 1,000. Could that come back to haunt them? That's the question. Big question. Adam. Not sure if he knows how much damage he's just done there. Crisscross already down to 2 health. In this game today, let's see here, we've got X. Expand a window here. Okay, I guess that's just not going to be cooperative. Alright, let's see. There, that works. Kinda. X, level 10, the rainbow, level 8, 30, 1500 roughly. Cross, level 10 as well. My King Jr. Level 10, 400. The Aerexon. I don't know. He's level 9. Here we go into our first proper fire round. And it does seem that there's just going to be another A execute. By Ass Money Crew. Sorry, Aers Money Crew. It's really easy to misread that. Aers Money Crew My King Jr. working his way out here. Ramp. Flash lined up there. But I don't know if they're going to expect him here. He is cleared, though. Oh, the flash perfectly timed. Blinds him. And Adam's got to hold on from CT, though. X not quite ready for him. Crisscross. Oh, that could have been very deadly there. And it, in fact, was. At least they do get the bomb plant down, though. So a little bit of excess cash injected into the economy. Maybe sustain one more force by there. However, a dominant victory from Fathom there in that first test against the guns. Look at all these Mouse fans. Your phase graffiti. These view models are disgusting. That's a nice smoke break. I don't even know he did. I'm not sure if he even broke the smoke there. He might have. Adam, however, up a couple of his own. Wild G wants some of that anti-eco action. Go get him. Go get him. Now they're running away. It's no fun. Jesus Christ, do they all have these view models? Nice guns coming this way for Tempest. Ooh, traded by X, though. Is he going to win the 1 versus 4 clutch with the 19 health and the picked up AK? Nope. Shut down by YLG. And that is Fathom going up 4-0. YLG certainly not going up into the apps balcony because he failed the van jump. This time, it's a Rush B Suka. No, it's Rush Underpass Suka. Fathom are clearing out the rest of mid, though. Kapoya is holding for this. Like they don't want to go any further. Aers Money Crew. Gotta pick a shorter team name. That is difficult to say. And that's a pick for Adam. Trade denied. Fathom do seem to be reading this correctly. Reinforcements already set up towards that B bomb site. Harrison, though, he's gotten out a little bit. He's got some advanced position here that Fathom might not quite be ready for. I think he's looking for his pick, and there it is. Wild G cut off, and now Adam here going to be getting quite uncomfortable in CT. Multiple angles to worry about, and the bomb is coming back towards A. The question is, can they get it out past Adam's line of sight? Oh, and the timing there eludes him, and not ready for the palace swing either. And this is really bad, actually, for Fathom. Ericsson can lock down these rotates, and they seem aware of it. Oh, and Kapoya loses that fight, ready for it, and Ericsson doubles up. Now it's just Timbus by himself. This round has fallen apart for Fathom. All off of that very nice lurk out of ramp by Ericsson, clearing out all of A, realizing it was open, calling his teammates to come back, and then popping it off with that opening onto Wild G. That's an impact play right there if I've ever seen one. Fathom, though. do have the funding to service one more buy here, where the money does run a little bit dry. 3 inside a palace isn't something you see every day. That seems like a missed stairs smoke, honestly. And looks like this 3 palace might actually be working. Cinna's quite uncomfortable here. He's got one, though. He needs to stay alive for his team to get there. They're a little ways away. It's a good flash, though. Zimbus triples it up. And now it's just down to 2. Make that 1 player. Poor King Jr. Nothing he is going to be able to do here. Kapoya cleans it up. A nice 3K out of Cinna there. To bring Fathom. Round number 5. A bit more of a standard setup here coming in for the money crew. The crew? I'm gonna call them the crew. Oh, and Adam probably bit off a little bit more than he could chew with that smoke break. Not sure he was expecting 3 angry terrorists scowling at him as he peeked out there. And that's an opening pick there for the crew. It looks like off of that, they're just going to be walking back towards A. And you could argue it's the right call. The site is currently unoccupied. That's because Fathom are going to be clearing out all of middle here. And they're going to have this info, and look at that, the instantaneous rotation back towards the sites. Cinna has a very fast flank here that I don't think X is ready for at all. No, he's not, and Cinna's heard this. They're going to know. They are going to know. Cinna's heard that, and that piece of information gets his whole team moving towards A. The question is, are they going to come out soon enough? It doesn't look like it. It looks like Fathom are going to be here. Hoya opting to remain inside of CT, but they could set up some kind of a flash play here. Looks like they're actually just waiting for Cinna's flank. He could have multiple lined up here. 1, 2, immediately traded by King Jr. there, and now the CT players activate, and oh man, suddenly it's a 2 versus 2 though. That's a nice couple of kills from King Jr. And they still don't know. Oh, the spam shuts him down though, and now X, low health, and a brutal crossfire to break here. Nothing he could do. All off of that massive information Cinna gathered with that push there. The footsteps given away in T-spawn really do just sell the name of the game. And Fathom looking quite decisively the better team in this head-to-head. Charging up middle there. A couple of deagles. Oh. That's a nice couple of kills for him. Nice toss. I believe in you, Kapoya. Now Adam's just like, I'll come and get it myself. Missed shot from Adam there. That is an expensive one to throw away, but Kapoya's going to be picking it back up, I'm sure. And not too much to talk about so far in this game. Honestly, has been quite one-sided. Aside from that one round where Ericsson found that nice timing out of ramp. Got his whole team over. Has looked quite decisively in Fathom's favor for the most part. Boya gets found out mid, still gets out with one. Adam pipes in with one of his own, and 4 versus 3 now for Fathom. This would be a difficult one for Aers Money Crew to pull back, but not impossible. Mr. Cinna is alone on the A bomb site by himself with an MP9. That could be a liability. His 3 teammates are stacked on the other side of the map, and yeah, Adam going to be shifting over with the op to at least cover his palace. It does seem that A is where the crew are going to be attempting to make a round out of this. Well-timed smoke, though. What are you up to? Crisscross. This lurk could be everything. YLG's seen him. That's actually drawn a rotate, and Crisscross getting the kill. Oh, look at this. All of Fathom are leaving, but it's only one player that's been seen. And oh, Crisscross actually tripling it up in this round. And now Fathom, they are completely blindsided and completely bamboozled in this round. A site open for the taking. And Crisscross, that's a couple of nice kills right there that really just win his team the round. Finally shut down, but at this point, it's a 2 versus 2. It's winnable for Fathom, certainly, but disadvantaged situation for them. Rainbow and Ericsson to close. Rainbow mollied out. Not dead yet, though. Oh, and now it's Rainbow down in the 1 versus 2. He isolates that fight onto Cinna, though, and he should hear Timbus coming here. He's dancing around default with him. He just won't give him the fight, and there's going to be no time here. Timbus gets the kill in, but there's no time. Finally, the Money Crew break through. 2 rounds on this T side. Problem is, they've relied on these individual hero plays. Ericsson's lurk out of ramp for their first round, along with that opening onto YLG, and then Crisscross, his own set of kills as well, completely sell that B was the site. But you can't rely on that. You need something consistent and strategic, and as Aers Money Crew hasn't shown that yet, but the Rainbow opening up onto Kapoya and Crisscross taking down Adam, a 5 versus 3. This could be exactly what they need. Fathom, though, they're pushing straight through apartments. I don't know if the crew are going to expect this so fast. It looks like Crisscross is holding for it and spotted. Oh, and Timbus not able to win that fight immediately. At least takes out Crisscross, but X, it's Liberty, manages to at least close it. And look at this, they're actually coming back to B. They're coming back to B. Oh my goodness, this could go so horribly wrong. YLG gets 2, and now it's a very winnable 1 versus 2. 4 versus 2 turns into a 1 versus 2. So it's just about reading this. They have so much utility, though. They could completely lock him out here. Tension builds. Time is running low. Cinna knows they have to commit somewhere soon, but they could just plant default, and he'll never be able to stop them. And that is indeed what they're doing, reverse default plant. And yep, the smoke indeed does lock him out. Nothing you can do there, and how low Fathom's money is, maybe do consider the save. There is indeed that op right there, if he can manage to get out with it, and it looks like that is what he is going to do. And so a third round comes the way of the Aers Money crew. This time a little bit more, I would say, a little bit more convincing.
Terrorists win.
Managed to win some of those opening duels in mid. Gets a little bit awkward with the run back into apartments. I think they thought that off of that flank they would be running into a stack towards A, not aware of the double apartments push. But they do stabilize, and they close it out. So now it is really all going to be about what can Adam get done with this AWP. He is going to need an opening pick and then some, most likely. Going into the fast apartments peak. Nobody there to receive him quite yet. Money crew, knowing that Fathom's money is most likely low, they're going to be taking middle control. This is a setup in Cat. Could get messy, but nope. They clean it up. Oh, Wild G with the deagle, though. Good for 3. Oh, my goodness. And Adam, an absolute disaster. After the opening 2 kills on Cat, everyone's dead. It's just the Rainbow left all by himself in apartments. At least he has the bomb, but now Fathom have guns. And I don't think there's anything he can really do here. He's being held by Adam as well, so there's no way back into this round, unfortunately. That was a nice setup from Fathom there. The 1 player inside a ladder, the 2 Cat. You think after you killed a ladder player and a Cat player, you might have broken up the setup there, but nope, the third one ready, and Adam from inside of Apps easily able to pivot over towards Cat, or towards looking at Cat. And yeah, it's a nice setup from Fathom, that's all I can say. And a bit of a misread, I would say, as well from the crew. Maybe a little bit too angsty to rush into somewhere without collecting as much information as they can, and it is going to come back to bite them. So, by the way of time, an 8th round comes to Fathom. Rainbow saves that AK into the next round. And the Money crew, they certainly could stay competitive in this game if they can just close out that 4th round. 8-4 half on T side. Completely serviceable. You can pick up that pistol on CT side in the follow-up. You make that game very close immediately. They're going to need this one. Looks like Fathom opting for a heavy B setup again here. Playing towards the extremities. Adam peeking into middle is not going to see anything. And that is information for Fathom. A little bit more confidence in this extremity setup here. Oh, and that is an awkward missed shot for Adam. You really would want to have those kinds of sitters, to be honest with you. Papoya, not sure if he's aware of that close underpass player, Chris. Does take the sound cue to walk up. Oh, and fully blinded there. Another missed shot from Adam, though. Punish. And, oh, this setup has been absolutely found out by the crew. Missed shots from Adam punished. And when you're the op, you really only get 1 or 2 of those shots that you can miss before a round really does fall apart. Perhaps if he got that opening kill on the player swinging out middle, then something to talk about there in that round for Fathom, but missing that really does just butterfly, torpedo, domino, spiral, destroy, nuclear fission the round for Fathom. Chain reaction. But anyway, a 4-8, half a necessary 4th round, I would say, if you're the Aers Money crew. Now, this is probably also a necessary pistol round. Fathom, I think they've demonstrated they are the better individuals in the server, with the exception of those couple of missed shots on Adam. They have demonstrated that, and so you do need this pistol round here for sure, because Fathom are not going to make this CT side easy at all for the Money crew. The 4B setup. They stick like this, it is going to be a retake for the Money crew, Aers Money crew. Drifts on, puts out a bit of a smoke there to try to slow down Fathom a little bit, keep them guessing. And it does, but they do clear out the site, and now it's a 5 versus 5 retake. And that is a kill for Kapoya. 5 versus 4 now for Fathom. All 4 coming through that CT funnel as well. All they have to do is play their post-plant positions here. And the jump up onto stairs. Not great. Oh, and the kills are coming through actually here. X, nice couple of kills with the dualies. And they're on the bomb. They're on the bomb. The rainbow is diffusing. You've got to stop him here. And Fathom fall apart in the post-plant. And like I said, that's a necessary pistol round pickup there for the Aers Money crew. That is going to service them a nice buy here in the 2nd round. Fathom off of the bomb plant. They could decide to force, but it looks like they're only going to be going half in. Play for the better buy in that 3rd round. Maybe just try to get a few kills here in this one. Maybe a bomb plant as well, just to keep the economy honest on the other side. Going up con, nobody immediately to be fine there. Rainbow holds on, instantly dinked, and does go for 2 at least. King Jr., you're going to need a couple of kills here, and good for 1 at least. That's awesome. Stays alive as well. His teammate is there to back him up. Ramp Kapoya shuts him down immediately, though. King Jr., though, good to hold on, and now he's left his human a nice, favorable 2 versus 1. Timbus, though, does have an M4 picked up here. Oh, if he had won that fight, certainly a conversation about the outcome of that round, but nope. Aers Money crew do at least manage to hold on. I think they'll be happy about that. Fathom, though, probably also happy. Like I said at the start of the round, they were probably just looking for some kills there. Sure, a round win would always be nice, especially when you had it relatively close, but nothing to complain about there. The economy kept very honest for Aers Money crew and Fathom. 5 AKs come into this round. And, oh, 5 people in mid for the Money crew. This is incredible. I don't know what to think about what I'm seeing here. And I don't know if Fathom do either. It's being destroyed right now, though. Oh, I don't know what that call was. Erickson is at least cleaned up too.
No ammo. I was like backing right into you.
I swear I turned this off.
Oh, it's time we traded it.
Yeah, we did great. I'm just saying. I apologize as well.
Honestly, I kind of respect the call, but I think it's probably a dumb call. But I respect dumb calls. The 5 mid push. Don't know if I've ever seen that successfully executed in a high level game of Mirage. Maybe the Money crew trying to pave their own way in pantheon of Counter-Strike strategy. So far, though, I would say not successful in that. Nor are they successful in that 5-stack on the B bomb site. A open for business. Fathom clearing out their angles, crossing their T's, dotting their I's. And question here, do we see the Unicorn 5 alive on both teams round? I would be surprised because there's not a whole lot worth saving for the money crew, but I have a feeling that Mr. My King Jr. here, his days are numbered. Ooh, that's a nice couple of taps on a Capoya with the USP. Feeling himself a little bit much there. Timbus cleans it up. And that's going to at least also be a picked up AK. Unless he gets away. It's actually pretty huge because now he can afford to buy armor and a full set of utility, all that stuff. That does free up one of his teammates to buy a yeah, that frees up his whole team to buy rifles. If not for that one save gun, then you most likely have an MP9 and a utility set on one of these players, but nope. So, certainly competitive in this round, Aers Money Crew. They do not have everything they need, though, and oh, it's going to be another fast mid play here. Let's see how it works out this time. The counter flash is good from Fathom. Capoya. Oh, actually, they've gotten the kills in their favor this time, but Ericsson is isolated here on A. The bomb site has fallen. 3 versus 3 retake. Oh, and X immediately found out, and now it's just down to Crisscross and My King Jr. My King Jr. Find a way back into this one, and I'd say this is starting to look pretty good for Fathom at this point. Probably have no choice but to save. Timbus caught out on the flank there, and that is going to be the deciding factor. Too low, not enough time, and no kits. Have to save it. So Fathom, 2 away from taking this one up.
Terrorists win.
Honestly, I think the only thing that you can really say here is that the money crew, some of the macro calls, you can criticize them, but at the end of the day, it's all about clicking on the other guy's head before he clicks on yours. And I think some of these individuals on Fathom are just playing quite strong, and a couple of players as well on the other side, maybe liabilities here. Palace, and then you've also got the boost set up on Cat. It's a little bit more of a tempered approach to the round from both sides here, I'd say. Fathom, exert that pressure. Oh, and Cinna's caught an A main flank, and suddenly, that whole side of the map goes dark for the money crew, and My King Jr. rotating over to fill the void. Pressure being exerted on both sides of the map here. Fathom really do just have the whole world in their hands right now, and if you're the money crew, you just don't even know where to go. we have this double push. Palace as well. Kapoya catches X, trying to flank them from underpass. He has had a rough game here. And Mike King Jr. also killed on A. I mean, absolutely nothing to be done there, and 6-12. Does look like Fathom are going to be taking this one home. Money situation. Quite bad. Like Adam decides against the top mid smoke. Probably for the reason of Kapoya wants to do that. Hold con. Or peek con, right? Timbus shuts down the underpass play. All of these little plays, not all, but most of these little plays for the money crew, they've really not been working out. And yeah, Fathom are just fragging out or crisscross. Feels like he's been left all by himself a lot here. Not much he can do. He is playing with a recoil crosshair though, so perhaps you don't feel as bad for him. 13-6 for Fathom Gaming. A decisive victory for them. Not a whole lot of excitement, unfortunately, this one to talk about, but